Could you hang out with a guy for 10 years and not know he's a creep? Sometimes before you have accepted his behavior and started to defend the worst two people known to young girls over the past 3 decades, trafficked girls and teens, to the horrific reality of rich white men seeing them getting away with it. And you, Mr. President, are admitting to the file containing their presence, which pertains to hiding materials and altering the Epstein case into a file. The lions are coming home to piss in your face. As the truth begins to unravel, the silence surrounding these heinous acts starts to shatter, and the weight of years spent ignoring warning signs becomes unbearable, forcing those complicit in this web of deceit to confront their own moral failings, amplifying the cries for justice that echo through the streets as victims finally find their voices and demand accountability from those who have escaped the consequences for far too long. The awakening of society's conscience sparks a movement that advocates for the rights of the voiceless, as young women who once felt trapped now stand resiliently at the forefront, rallying the public to recognize the grim reality of exploitation and calling for systemic change, demanding that those in power no longer turn a blind eye to the suffering endured by countless lives at the hands of predators, igniting a fire of accountability that cannot be extinguished. As the momentum grows, legislators scramble to draft new laws that will protect vulnerable individuals, realizing that complacency has perpetuated a cycle of abuse while survivors bravely step into the light, recounting their harrowing journeys as a catalyst for change, fostering a community that embraces healing and justice, reminding everyone that silence is no longer an option when faced with such grave injustices. With every piece of evidence that emerges, the chilling reality of the trafficking network becomes clearer, compelling investigators to delve deeper into the dark underbelly of society, while a coalition of activists rises in solidarity, their messages of empowerment echoing beyond city limits, creating a wave of awareness that sweeps across communities and ignites a passion for justice in the hearts of many who refuse to accept the status quo any longer. As the press conference unfolds, the air is thick with anticipation, and the activist courageously reveals disturbing statistics and personal testimonies that rattle the foundations of complacency, while the survivor's emotional account captivates everyone present, illustrating not just the pain of her past, but the strength that emerges from overcoming adversity, serving as a poignant reminder that every voice matters in the fight against injustice. Under the soft glow of candlelight, the community comes together in a solemn vigil, each flickering flame representing a life affected by trafficking, their shared grief transforming into a commitment to ensure that no one else suffers in silence, while within the walls of a local hall, voices rise in unity as citizens collaboratively brainstorm actionable strategies determined to turn their outrage into something tangible, fostering an environment of awareness and resilience that empowers everyone to safeguard their neighborhoods. In classrooms across the nation, educators are now prioritizing essential workshops focused on personal safety and awareness, as young students eagerly absorb critical lessons that equip them with the knowledge to protect themselves, while vibrant pamphlets highlighting resources for trafficking victims and prevention programs circulate throughout the community, underscoring an unwavering dedication to education and support that aims to dismantle the foundations of exploitation one informed mind at a time. As local law enforcement takes an active role in the community, workshops become a vital space for dialogue, where residents learn to recognize the subtle signs of trafficking and how to report suspicious activities, fostering a partnership built on trust and vigilance, while an inspiring mural adorns a prominent city wall, capturing the essence of hope and resilience, celebrating the courage of survivors, and spreading empowering messages that resonate throughout the community, reminding everyone of their collective strength in the fight against injustice. In a heartfelt restorative justice meeting, families come together in an emotionally charged atmosphere, sharing their stories and tears, seeking healing from the lasting scars of trafficking, while fostering understanding and connection among those affected. And outside, a vibrant community event unfolds, teeming with booths dedicated to offering resources, information, and support services for victims and their families, exemplifying the strength and solidarity of a community unwavering in its commitment to combating exploitation and uplifting those in need. Inside a bustling local library, a dedicated event centered on trafficking awareness draws community members eager to learn, as tables overflow with educational materials, sparking engaging discussions about prevention and resources, while outside, a heartfelt ceremony unfolds, honoring courageous individuals who have bravely spoken out against trafficking, as awards are presented amid a sea of applause, reinforcing the power of collective action and inspiring others to join the fight for justice. In a packed auditorium, A powerful documentary screening captivates the audience as they witness firsthand the harrowing stories shared on screen, evoking deep emotions that fuel a commitment to action. While in a nearby room, a group of dedicated volunteers come together, passionately assembling care packages filled with essential items for trafficking survivors, surrounded by brightly colored supplies that symbolize hope and the collective effort to provide support and healing to those who have endured unimaginable hardships.